Right now, inside your skull, antimatter is being created and erased thousands of times every second, and the physicists at CERN, at Fermilab, at MIT have no way to stop it. It has never stopped, not once. And what that endless erasure is hiding could be the most unsettling secret in all of physics. But here's what nobody is telling you. Most people go their entire lives without knowing this. Your brain is radioactive. Not dangerously, not visibly, but at the atomic level, something extraordinary is happening every single second. Your body contains potassium, your brain especially, and buried inside that potassium is a rare isotope called potassium-40. It is unstable, it decays, and when it does, it fires off something that should not exist inside a living human being. A positron, antimatter, the mirror twin of the electron, carrying the opposite charge, the opposite spin, the opposite everything. It launches from inside your neurons at nearly the speed of light. It travels approximately 1 millimeter into the tissue around it. And then the universe notices it exists, and the universe destroys it. Within nanoseconds, that positron slams into an ordinary electron. Both of them annihilate completely, converted into 2 gamma rays firing in exactly opposite directions, gone forever. Your brain generates antimatter and erases it every second of every day. Here is what makes this extraordinary. The machines that doctors use to image your brain, PET scanners, work on exactly this principle. They detect the gamma rays produced when your brain's own positrons annihilate. You are not being scanned from the outside. The radioactive signal is coming from inside you, but the deeper revelation is not the positrons themselves. It is what they represent. At the Big Bang, the universe created matter and antimatter in nearly equal amounts. Equal. For every particle that became a star, a planet, your hand, your face, there was an antiparticle. And then matter and antimatter collided and almost everything annihilated. What survived, the fraction so small it defies intuition, became the entire observable universe. Every galaxy, every atom, you, the positrons dying inside your skull right now are the lingering echo of that original massacre. The universe chose matter. It erased antimatter, and it has never stopped choosing. But here's where the obvious explanation collapses. The laws of physics, as we understand them, are symmetrical. Every particle collision at CERN produces equal amounts of matter and antimatter. Every single one. The equations have no preference. They do not care which side wins. And yet something, some unknown force, some hidden mechanism tipped the scales at the very beginning. Physicists call it CP violation. They have measured it. They have confirmed it exists. But here is the problem. The CP violation we have actually observed is far too small. Not slightly too small. Orders of magnitude too small. The standard model of physics, the most rigorously tested theory in human history, cannot account for why matter won. It cannot explain why you exist. The math says the universe should be empty. Right now at CERN, an experiment called NUS-62 is hunting a specific particle decay that might reveal a stronger asymmetry than the standard model allows. Not a theoretical chase, a real one. They are watching kaons, unstable particles, decay in ways that matter and antimatter should mirror exactly. And they are finding a whisper, a deviation. If that deviation holds, if it grows as the data accumulates, it would mean there is a mechanism in nature we have never named. A force or a structure or a symmetry-breaking phenomenon that existed before the first atom formed and decided the outcome of the universe's opening second. But here's the strange part. It shouldn't be possible at all. Not within our current physics. The standard model leaves no room for it, which means either the standard model is wrong or something is lurking inside the data that we are not yet equipped to see. Physicists at Fermilab's muon G2 experiment found a parallel anomaly in how muons, heavy cousins of the electron, behave inside a magnetic field. The measurement doesn't match the prediction. The gap is too consistent to be noise. Something is there. Something that breaks the symmetry in ways our best equations cannot account for. And the positrons vanishing inside your brain are made of the same stuff. Think about what this means. The reason you are alive, the reason matter exists at all, is that the universe violated its own rules at the moment of its birth. It cheated. It produced 1 extra particle of matter for every billion particle-antiparticle pairs that annihilated. That one surviving particle, multiplied across the entire first second of existence, became everything. And we do not know how. We do not know what forced that violation. We do not know if it is a stable feature of physics or a fluctuation that could, in principle, have gone the other way. The same unknown mechanism that ensured your existence could, in another configuration of the same laws, have erased you before you started. The positrons blinking out inside your neurons are not a quirk. They are a reminder. The universe is still enforcing that ancient, unexplained choice. Matter over antimatter, existence over nothing, and we still don't know why. We know the how, particle by particle, annihilation by annihilation inside your skull right now, but the why remains completely unanswered. What broke the symmetry at the beginning? What decided that you would exist instead of nothing? That question has no answer. Not yet. Tell me in the comments, do you think we'll ever find it?